Dudley, listen, thanks very much for your time today. Bizzare, really well-known brand in South Africa. Maybe tell us a bit about the company.
Yeah, Keith, Bizzare, we very much focused on the retail of bathroom wear, as the name says. Company is now going into its 14th year in South Africa, and we're very proud of the brand and what it's achieved. Got stores in every province, which is something that we've set out to do.
And how many stores are you up to now?
Keith, we're opening store 25 currently, so yes, it's been a brisk growth, and it will continue.
Excellent. And I think it was 8-9 years ago you were looking for a new point of sale application?
That's right. Keith, we felt the need that in order to grow a company successfully, you need to firstly understand the business and understand exactly what's happening in the business. So point of sale was the starting point, and we were in the market for something that we felt was robust and could grow with us.
Sure. And did you always have ACPAC as an accounting solution, or was that new when you came on board 8-9 years ago?
We had ACPAC as a base accounting system, and obviously your need for point of sale started to become a bit more urgent in terms of running a retail operation on various sites. So ACPAC was always in the background.
Sure, and I think when we started there was maybe 20 options in our retail product. There's now about 700, and I think we can blame you for a few of those. But how's the rollout gone? How are you using the software? What's the kind of configurations of what you're doing?
Look, what we've benefited hugely from has been the fact that it's been dynamic like our business. So it started pretty simply as a point of sale, and as our requirements changed, we needed a central distribution center to handle distributing our stock all over the country. These became additional bolt-ons that assisted the growth and obviously assisted our systems in coping with what we needed to know. And that's really how point of sale kicked off and begun.
And started growing, and I think you're one of our few customers that are running totally online. Is that right?
That's correct, yes. All operations are online at all times. It's pretty much a requirement. We need to make sure that our customers receive the right information. It's part of the service. Where products available, many of our customers buy in different parts of the country for use elsewhere. So
deliveries in other regions. So we'd order in Joburg and deliver to our house in Plet or things like that.
That's pretty much it. Yes.
Okay.
So that you need to be online to facilitate that, and of course the control aspects are necessary. To be online and see what's happening.
Sure. And I think you make quite a lot of use of the interbranch transfers module. The backdoor to backdoor module, as we call it. And how's that kind of evolved for you?
Well, once again, in retail, your primary objective is to make sure your customer is satisfied and happy, and part of that is making sure you can have the stock available when necessary and where necessary. And IBTs are pretty much the backbone of that. You need to move stock from one location to another, and it's not always from your central distribution point. So again, control of that and making sure that promises made to customers are valid and accurate.
Where do you see the future for Bizzare and ACPAC? I mean, is it now a blueprint that's complete, or do you think you're still going to help invent some new features for us in the next few years?
Look, I think the challenges ahead are still vast, and our needs are constantly changing, and as the market evolves, and I think driven by that, we're going to be knocking on your door very often to say we need a solution for this or that, and there are a couple of things brewing all the time, which is nice. It's an evolution.
I mean, how do you see the CRM, the marketing, the sort of personalization to the customers? Is that an area you're going to move towards?
It is. Cash and carry businesses have their limitations. Every customer is not Mrs. Jones. You need to know that Mrs. Jones has a next door neighbour by a different name, and we need to begin to manage that. It is quite a challenge on a cash and carry type of business, but we do see that as being part of the future, is building relationships with your customers as your Mrs. Jones type of customer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen it, this personalization, one-to-one marketing, understanding what they've bought in the past and maybe what we can upsell them in the future, and profiling is a big thing. So we have got a solution there for when you need it.
And Keith, I certainly must thank you guys for your contribution you have made as ACPAC point of sale. The product certainly works very well for us and has proved to be dependable over our growth. So thank you so much for that.